Hi guys, and welcome back to Momma Jess Knits. I'm Jess, coming to you from Virginia. Today is Sunday, the February 11th, and it is almost 5 o'clock. I decided I needed to get on here and film a podcast because I haven't for a couple of weeks. I'm in a different location. I am in my bedroom because I have a daughter whose room is partially below our living room, which is where I usually record, and unfortunately she has a migraine today, so I'm trying to be quiet, but I did want to film a podcast because I have lots of finished objects that I want to give to some of my kids, and some of them are going in their box for their box of socks. So we're gonna get started. It is cloudy outside, and like I said, it's almost 5. It's been raining off and on all day. So this is it. This is what we're doing. All right, I'm going to start out with my first finished object. I believe this was the first finished object for 2024. Fairly certain. It was either my first or second. And it is my Galentine's Day socks. The main color here is Galentine's Day, or Galentine's. I don't think I put day. I think it's just Galentine's. Pretty sure. With bright purple for the heels, toes, and cuffs. There's that. And I do have two. So this actually was also my first socks. Well, right now my first and only pair of socks to go in one of my kids' well, I'm doing boxes of socks, which I'm holding in different boxes like this. Their box of socks that I'm planning on giving them for Christmas. I'm gonna set this here. So I have a box for all 6 of my kids, my husband, and my son-in-law. So they are all going to be getting, I'm going to be knitting them socks throughout the year, and putting them in their boxes as I finish them. The only problem is I had started some socks that I was going to give to them for Christmas, and I always start late, which is why I've already started on Christmas socks this year, because I can keep on starting late, and then it's May before they get their Christmas socks. So that's why I got a head start on it this year. But I'm going to show you some that they're getting now because it was supposed to be for Christmas. But one pair I cannot show because I'll post a picture right here or here, one of the two. I gifted them to the daughter that they were made for, and that was a pair of socks made in my purple iris colorway. And I finished those in January as well, and then gifted them to her. And then up next I have my Dumbledore's Army socks from Freckled Whimsy, her Spells and Things club, and this colorway was from May 2023. And I do have both done. These are going to be for me. So while I'm knitting my family a box of socks, I am also going to be keeping some for me, because some I have already cast on for me, and I'm not going to, not work on those. Because I'm trying to knit my Spells and Things, my club colorways and things like that. So there's that one. And then the next pair of socks that I finished this is my Lucky Yarn socks. This is also by Freckled Whimsy. I do have both socks, and these are going to be going to one of my daughters, because I started these for her for Christmas. And this was Freckled Whimsy's Yarn of the Month for February 2023. I'm also doing a knit along with Kay the Crazy Sock Lady in her membership group, and Danielle of Midwest Stitches to use your stash. So all of my finished objects are yarns that were in my stash before 2024. So yeah, but I love these. These are so cute. I'm wondering if I have enough to make me a shorty pair, but I don't know that I like shorty socks. I haven't weighed it yet either to see how much is left. So, all right. And then my last finished object was made, and I didn't put these on blockers because they're, I guess you would call them an adult small. They're for one of my daughters who has a smaller foot than the socks that I've shown, because those are my size. One daughter, we wear the same, I do the same recipe, that I call it a recipe, but I do the same for her socks and my socks and a couple other members' socks the same. And then I have a few that I do in this, and it's to, like the sock blocker, they don't look right on the sock blockers that I have. And I did not drag out the ones I got from, that are like the blue plastic ones. I think you can get them from Knit Picks, maybe. I didn't get them from Knit Picks. I got them from a yarn shop, but I think that's where you can get them. But here is another pair of finished socks. I just finished these yesterday. These are by Lolodidit in her, so I got this, it was like a Christmas box in 2021. Wait. Is it 2021 or 2022? May have been 2022. I think it was 2022. Anyway, this colorway is called, it was a Nightmare Before Christmas box that I got. And this colorway is called Stitched Together with Good Intentions. I don't know if you're going to be able to read that. But yeah, that is so pretty. And I know I don't have enough of this left to make me a pair of socks. So I'm going to put this in my blankets. But yeah, she picked out this yarn, so she gets those socks. I know. Lucky girl. All right. So there's that. Let me put this aside. That is all of my finished objects. So I had 5 finished pairs of socks that I have done so far for 2024. And you saw all but one. Like I said, I'll put a picture up. Now I'm going to move along to works in progress. And I'm not showing you all of my works in progress. What I actually do each day is, so all of my family members, except for the daughter whose socks I finished yesterday, all have, oh no. Okay, well, they all have socks on needles. I have yarn picked out for her next pair, but I didn't bring, oh yes I did. Okay, never mind. All the family members have socks on needles on the go. So what I do is I kind of rotate through those every day, or as many as I can each day. Just depends on how much time I have to knit. And I have a whole little system down to where, like, I'll grab a project bag, I'll work on it, and then I put it in like a bag to show that I worked on it that day, and then I'll move on to another project bag, and the same thing, I put it in that bag. And then the next day, what I do is I'll pull those project bags out, set them aside, work on other project bags to put in that bag. So I'm just kind of doing like a rotation through everybody's socks. It's the best way I can do it. Now today, since it's Sunday, I have not worked on anybody's socks because I have been doing Scrappy Sunday all day. I've worked on 5 of my blankets. I've worked on 5 of my blankets and woven in some ends. Sorry, guys. Woven in some ends. And, yeah, just been enjoying the day. I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl. I'm not a football fan unless I can be there in person. But I do plan on knitting for the rest of the night, and I started watching something new, and I'll try to remember to talk about what I'm watching later in the episode. All right, so let's talk about some works in progress. I'm going to pull this one out because I had a couple questions about this one in my last video. This is being housed in a Red Lady Creates bag. Love her bags. I love that she and I both have a gnome addiction. Yes, I know this is a fall bag. I do not care. I'm going to use it all year long. It's housing a Christmas project anyway that I started. So here is her tag. And she is on Etsy. Her name is Tammy. She is wonderful. And I'm going to show you my Litmus cowl because lots of you guys asked about it on my last episode. And so I did a little bit more work on it. Oops. Sorry, guys. It's all discombobulated here. So here is the beginning of it. Here is where I left off, or I last showed during Vlogmas. And I am now just starting color 9. So I did work on this a little bit from here to here since Vlogmas. I'm going to go ahead and move my progress keeper right now so I don't forget, because I'm realizing as I'm working on my scrappy blankets that I did not move my progress or my progress keeper on any of my scrappy blankets to show on my next episode. So I'm moving all those now, and I'm actually placing the second one because I'm not sure if I talked about all of my blankets. So, because there were some that I didn't work on at all, so I just didn't show. So, yep, moved it. We're all good. So that's the Litmus cowl by Jude Harper, but on Ravelry, it's still under Amy Florence. But yeah. Yay! So I did a little bit of work on that. I will try to do some more work on it. No promises. No promises. Put this back down in here. But I know that a bunch of you guys were asking about it, so, and I've been asked about it in person and stuff too, so there's that. All right. Moving along. I have a whole big stack beside me. Let's see here. We'll start with this one. This is a bag by Ginger Snap Fibers. I also love her bags. I think this was my first one I bought from her. And in this bag, so I have decided that some of my family members, because I got the Lolodidit Lolodidit, Hippo for birthstones. I got all 12 months. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make everybody a pair of socks out of their birthstone month. However, some months I'm not going to be able to do that because, for instance, all of the people that I'm making socks for boxes of socks, like me and one daughter, we have a birthday in January, so I forfeited mine so that I could make her socks because the yarn I'm only going to be able to make one pair of socks out of. We have big feet. And then I have 2 with birthdays in October that I'm making for, and 3 with birthdays in December that I'm making for. So I'm going to cross that bridge when I get there. I did order some, I was able to get some Freckled Whimsy. Oh, I didn't bring it back here. What is she calling it? Oh, the word just slipped my mind. Not horoscope. Your sign. Like, I'm a Capricorn. So I got me some Capricorn yarn. And I was able to order 2 other signs yarn, I believe. I think one of them was, I don't know. I was able to order 2. So we'll see when they get here. We'll figure it out. But that's a long way of me saying that in this bag, I have a Lolodidit Hippo for January, which of course is Garnet, if you didn't know. And, oh no, where's the tag? Oh, okay, here we go. So it is Hippo for January in Garnet. And I am on the foot of this sock. I want to show you that little progress keeper. It's from Pitter Patter Polymer, which her name is a little different from what it was when I ordered this now. I think it's like Pitter Patter Polymer Gifts or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'm on the foot of this. Magic loop. So this should be at least a half-finished object by my next podcast, if not a finished object. We shall see. We shall see. But I already have the next yarn in here for her next sock. So I guess this is going to be her like project bag that until I decide to swap it out of socks for her. So that's one. And then this is being housed in a cozy Skyco bag. There's her label. She is also on Etsy. And I am knitting these. I don't have a lot of this done. I really need to get cracking on these. This is my Night Forest colorway. So, yeah, I need to get cracking on those socks. Because those are not for a box of socks. That's supposed to be for Christmas. So I'm really behind on that. But I do have more yarn picked out for her next pair. So at least I've got that going. In another ginger snap fiber bag. Love it. I have a pair of socks. These are going to be for myself. And this yarn is from Tia's Terrific Threads, who is on Etsy as well. And this one is called You're Still the One. And I've had this yarn for a while. I think I ordered it last. No. Yes. I can't remember when I ordered this. Wait. This is Oh, I thought she had the year on here. I've had this for a little while. I just ordered some more yarn from her, a Christmas colorway. So of course that's not going to count in my stash, but, oh, I'm on the heel flap. Actually, I'm finished with the heel flap. I need to do the heel turn, but I wanted to show you my little lock and loop. Come on. Lock and loop progress keeper. My little Nomi. He's so cute. But yeah, so I'm on this is my yarn. And this is Tia's yarn. So that should be hopefully a half-finished object. Next podcast, we'll see. Just depends on how much work I get done on it. Yes, I know Valentine's Day is Wednesday. I don't care. I'm working on Valentine's and Christmas colorways because, like I said, it's for the box of socks and it can be for next year. So they're going to get them at Christmas, so they'll have them for those holidays. But anyway, so there's that. And then, okay, this one has two. This is my Barley and Pearls. Or Barley Pearls. It's not Barley and, it's Barley Pearls. Library bag. And I have a mess of needles in here. Let's see here. I'll pull this one out first. And this is a pair of socks for my husband. And I'm doing this in Michigan color. These are Michigan colors to me. And he's from Michigan. That's not the actual name of it. The actual name of it is First Class is the colorway. And it is from Yarny Mammoth. So, getting close to being to the hill on that. All right, I'm going to keep that out for a second because I have some in here for my son. So this is Polka Dot Creek in their Superhero Bruce colorway. And I'm on the heel of his sock. Oops. Well, there went the yarn. But yeah. Those are going to be so cute. Since he was a little boy, he's not so as much now, but when he was a little boy, he was obsessed with Batman. So I bought this yarn to make him a pair of socks, and I bought another skein to make my husband a matching pair because sometimes they like to have matching socks. All right, let's see. Squeeze this back down in there. And the Bruce socks will get to go in the box of socks because he got his Christmas socks already. And then my husband's socks, he'll get those whenever I'm finished making those. But I do have another pair already on needles for him for his box. All right. Oh my goodness. My basket is getting full over there. Alrighty, let's see here. What are these? Ginger Snap Fibers bag. So, of course, because it's Harry Potter themed, we have Harry Potter colorway in here from Freckled Whimsy. I'm not even going to try to say the name of this, but it's from her Spells and Things, and this is April's colorway. There you go. That's what it's called. I would butcher it. Yeah. And I am on the gusset decreases of the sock. And my little charm here. I cannot remember the name of the place I got this. It's like Littlest Charms, I think. Come on. But yeah, a little Harry Potter book. Anyway, I will link the charm place below. I don't know if she still has any of those or not, but I will try to remember to link it below. I think she has an Etsy shop. I ordered it a long time ago, so I really have no idea. But those, I have not decided who those are for yet, but definitely Harry Potter Club. Then, let's see here. That's not cast on. That's not cast on yet. I'm going to show you this. This I got. It was a kit. So it's from the Knitting Unicorn made the bag. And a collaboration that Homespun House did. This is not Homespun House yarn that's in here. I'm just using the bag. It is Lolodidit. It is Hippo for March in the Bloodstone colorway. And this will definitely be going in a box of socks. My daughter chose this little charm, which honestly, I'm not 100% sure where I got the charm. Maybe Pitter Patter Polymer. But that's what I have done on the sock so far. I'm on the leg, just barely on the leg. All right. And then I can show you because, sorry, I got to move the legs. Everybody has gotten their February, Momma Jess February Mystery Club sock set or skein, and this is being housed in a Red Lady Creates bag. And my February colorway is called Leap Year. And I'm almost to the heel. But here is the main color, Leap Year. And then the heel is going to be done, heel and toe are going to be done in Totally Teal, which this is getting really blown out. This looks super blue. Yep, it's going to be blown out. Sorry, guys. But Totally Teal. Leap Year. There we go. I need to put a charm on here. I have not. Progress Keeper. Keep forgetting. All right. And I joined Chelsea from Legacy Fiber Arts on Twitch. She's on there daily at 10 a.m. if anybody wants to join her. How cute is this bag? This is from Robin's Nest or Robin Z Nest. Robin's. And in here, anyway, Chelsea, we did a cast on Friday. And I have not got to work on this very much at all. But we cast on the Legacy Fiber Arts colorway Fearless. And it is absolutely gorgeous. And I have very little done because I was doing other things during that podcast. So, but I have not gotten a chance to work on it since. You're probably wondering like what this is. It's it comes from a florist. Just hold your yarn nice in there. One of my knitting buddies gets them and brings them to us, so I always take advantage of it. So in here I have that, and then it's not cast on yet, but I'm going to show you anyway because it's going to be. So that's everything that I have cast on to show you today. And then I'm going to show you some stuff that I'm planning on working on. So this is also Legacy Fiber Arts. It's one of their new colorways called I Love Me More. And I'm going to be casting those on here pretty soon. All right. So that's everything I have cast on. I'm going to show you two other things that I have ready to cast on and that I just have not cast on yet. This one is in a Red Lady Creates bag. Isn't it so cute? Love my gnomes, you guys. And in here, I have some Ruby and Roses. I forget what this one's called. Harvest Moon. And the mini is called Beauty Berry. So here is Harvest Moon. How gorgeous is that? And this is Beauty Berry. So that's going to get cast on sometime soon. I've already got the needles in here, just waiting on me. But I wanted to finish the socks that I finished yesterday before I cast on anything else. So did it. Now I can. This bag was made by myself. And in here is a yarn that's going to be going in one daughter's box of socks. It is by Little Foxes and it's called Long Walk Home. And I have it caked up in needles in here. It is ready to go. Just need to cast it on. So this will be cast on this week because I want to go ahead and get started on a pair of socks for her. That is all that I brought to show you as far as, as far as knitting goes, and what I have cast on fell off my little gnome bag. I'll have to try to figure out how to, oh, it's a solid ring. I don't know how I'm going to get that back on. All right, I'll have to figure that out later. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a few things I have in the mail. Not everything I've gotten in the mail lately, but just a few things that I just randomly grabbed. All right, so we shall start off with my Yarnable, February Yarnable. If you have not gotten yours yet, you might want to look away. However, I think pretty much everybody has gotten theirs, or almost everybody. All right, I'm getting ready to show it, so if you don't want to see it, look away. How beautiful is that? And it is called Love is Love. And I don't think by saying the name of it, it gives away the colors in it. So beautiful. All right, I put it away. So if you were looking away, you can look now. And then I got two other skeins from Legacy Fiber Arts. One is Gumdrop Alley, which I think this was from their Christmas collection. I think this was one of their in their Advent, maybe. So pretty. And then I also got, I know this was in their 4 Sundays box because I got some of this and I was so happy that they released this on full skeins, because I'm not 100% sure if I can make myself a pair of socks out of a 50 gram and a mini skein, so another 20 grams. I think I can do it. I just have not tried to stretch a 20-gram mini to see if I could do heels, toes, and cuffs yet. So we shall see. But anyway, String Light Repair Shop is out on Moleskines, which I'm super excited about because I have to have a pair of socks in this. And I can make one of the kids a pair of socks out of this as well, because I have a 50-gram from the 4 Sundays of Advent box. Okay. And then I ordered some Ruby and Roses, which right now she's got her Taylor Swift collection out. I'm not a huge Taylor Swift fan. She's okay. I like some of her music. So I had to go get some yarn because Addie's yarn is beautiful. But I had ordered some before then. And I'm not sure how to say this one, so I'm just going to hold the name up to the screen. Because once again, I don't want to butcher stuff. So beautiful. And then Cryptic and Sangria is this one. So pretty. And of course I had to get Bohemian. So after I do Harvest Moon that I have caked up, I will probably cast on another one of those. Probably this one, but who knows. All right, and then I got my Row 1 minis, which, sorry for the crinkling, but I'm not taking these minis out of this plastic bag at the moment. The dyer is Passion Yarns for this month. I won't put that back in there just because crinkles. And then I got my Freckled Whimsy clubs. So if you have not gotten Freckled Whimsy's Magical Mischief, Yarn of the Month, or her Christmassy one, might want to look away. I'm going to show the Magical Mischief one first. Here we go. It is Pygmy Puff. I'm pretty sure everybody has gotten this. I've seen a pair of socks knit out of this already, so and plus we're at the 11th, so I'm thinking they have. All right, this yarn of the month is Love Story, which, how pretty is that? And then I have a Christmassy one, which is Christmas Playlist. She's listed her extras of this in her shop. I got a notification today, so if you like it, go get it. And that is it. That is it, folks. So I have lots of knitting ahead of me. Reading and watching. I have finished 4 books this year. I have finished, let's see here. I have finished, come on. One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Counting the Cost by Jill Duggar. Thicker Than Water by Kerry Washington, and C is for Corpse by Sue Grafton. And I'm currently reading D is for Deadbeat and Shelter Mountain, which is the second in the Virgin Rivers series by Robin Carr. And I'm getting ready to jump on the Court of Thorns and Roses wagon. One of my daughters has read it and loaned me the first book of the series, along with her rules on her books, which I agree with all of them because I'm the same way with my own books. And then watching, I just finished watching the Gilmore Girls for like the bajillionth time. Hubby and I are watching Ray Donovan. We're on the last series of that. Or season, not series, last season of that. We're waiting for Survivor to come back on. And today I started watching Inventing Anna on Netflix. So, that's pretty good. I think I'm on episode 4 of that. Yeah, I think so. And that's it, guys. I haven't really been up to much else. I've been doing my mystery clubs, which I've really enjoyed. March's pre-order for the March Mystery Club is up in my Etsy shop right now, which is linked below. I, throughout the month, am going to be adding, I have 3 new tonals that I'm going to be adding. I've got a couple colorways floating around in my head, so there will be some new colorways coming out. There are a few sock sets of February's mystery color in the shop. I have 1 single skein of January's mystery colorway in the shop. And throughout this month and next month, I'm going to be just adding listings here and there, stuff that I've been sold out of, or some of it might be things that I have in the shop and I'm just adding more to the shop. Inventory, there we go, more inventory. And then I got an idea the other day, and I really think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to start on it this week, of going through my dye book and dyeing up all of my colorways. And they will be listed in my Etsy shop. Because some of them I have been sold out of since I opened, and I just have not gotten a chance to re-dye them. So, be on the lookout for that. I will post it on Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, I'm just gonna, and I don't know if I'm gonna go through my dye book in order, or if I'll make a list and just cross it off as I dye it up, or how exactly I'm gonna do it. But I am planning on going through my dye book and dyeing up all my colorways and getting them listed in my Etsy shop. That's something I've really been thinking about for a while. I've always wanted to do it, so I'm gonna give it a go. So a lot of those colorways, some of you guys have never seen. I've got one colorway that for the life of me I cannot repeat it. I've tried a couple times, so I won't get to, that one's going to be a no-go, and I'll have to figure out something else. But I also did not write it down in my dye book. I just remember it off the top of my head. Excuse me. But yeah, I can't get it to dye up correctly. I've tried. Anyway, so yeah, so stay tuned for that, because I'm super excited. Like I said, there's some colorways that there's only 3 skeins out there in the world of, and some there's only 2. So yeah, it's exciting, and I'm looking forward to doing it. But that's all I've got for you guys today. So I hope you enjoyed this podcast. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks, guys. Have fun knitting. Bye.